In this video, I'm going to show you how to make weeding lines for stenciling. So I have a video on weeding lines, but it looks like this. Okay, if I go to my cut preview, you can see that it's cutting behind my letters, and it's going to weed out, you know, this little piece. It's going to leave this part of the letter. This piece, it's going to leave this part of the letter, and so on. And that's just to make weeding weeding easier. Goodness gracious. Okay. So now, when making a stencil, what you want is your material, but you want your letters removed, okay? So what I'm going to do is make a rectangle, and I'm going to come outside of my lettering here, because when I'm putting etching cream or I'm painting, I don't want my weeding box being too close, because I'll go outside of the material. Okay, so I can select this, I can make it larger if I want, whatever. Okay, come over to your fill and stroke, make sure you have no color and color for this stroke. All right, and then I'm going to come to my layers panel. I'm going to grab this and pull it down into the left to put it under my text, and then I'm going to select my text, and I'm going to just hold Alt and click on it. Okay, you can right click and copy, and then right click and paste in place as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that one layer of text off and my weeding box off. So now all I have is my one layer of text showing. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and grab my draw tool, and I'm going to start cutting lines through my text where I think I'm going to need them. Now, if I zoom in here, you can see when I hover over this, let me go ahead and make one here. And okay, when I hover over this, you can see the nodes. And if you look at my cursor, you can see there's a plus sign, and that means that I can add a node if I wanted to, because this shape tool is actually your node editing tool. Okay, and when making these lines, you don't want to add nodes, you just want to add some lines in here. So I'm going to just go through, left click, drag, or not drag, but left click, enter, left click, enter, and left click, enter. And you can put as many of these in here as you want, you know, depending on your design. Okay, you can make them sideways, you can make them straight up and down, diagonal, however you want. All right. Okay, now I have all of these. I'm gonna hold my shift key and select all of my lines that I just put in there. And the reason I'm not sure what this one here is. It's not selecting. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so I want to, the reason that I put the weeding box, if I zoom out here, at the bottom is so that I didn't select it when I was coming through here and holding shift and selecting all of these little lines that I made, which I have to do again because I clicked on it. Okay, so now once I have those, you can either right click and group them, or object and group, or you can union. I just go ahead and union. Okay, then I'm going to take one of my texts and move it to the top, and I'm going to select, whoops, get my selection tool, select both of these layers and do path intersection. Okay, Now, I have all my lines, but my text has disappeared. That is the reason for making the duplicate. So left click and drag up and to the left, turn it back on, and then turn your weeding box back on and check out your preview, okay? Now, when you weed the text out, you'll be pulling this piece up, and then this piece is connected to this piece, and actually this piece will come up with this piece as well. This is all going to be one piece. This is all going to be one piece. This is going to be one piece. So you can see what it does here. It's just going to make weeding easier, especially if you have a very intricate design. So let's come to create, and let's see, actually, let me make this a little bit smaller. And then I'll come over to my design here. Let's just go ahead and make this 5 inches by whatever this ends up being, just about 3. So then I'm going to come here to make a custom mat, which is, I think it was 5, so I'll do 5.1 by 3. And that's going to make my mat pretty much the size of my weeding box here, okay? Now, when I come to create, it's not going to be able to cut over here, up here, over here, or down here, because the machine only thinks it has this amount of space to cut in, all right? So when I make a customized mat, I like to use WYSIWYG. Any other time, I like to use Origin Point, okay? So, now, it doesn't show you here how it's going to cut. It looks normal, right? That's why you want to check your preview, because the red is going to show you your cut lines, okay? And it's as simple as that. I know for people that do a lot of stenciling, they would like to do more intricate designs, but they have a heck of a time weeding them, and this will help. It's very easy to do. Just make your lines. I mean, I could have made 100 more, and do as I showed, and it'll be easy peasy weeding, okay? I always suggest that when you have something intricate, that you keep this screen up while you are weeding. That way you know exactly what to weed away, okay? Just a tip. All right, so thanks for watching.